a video of my Wiccan slash witchy books. So we'll get started on that. I know that I always want to find more books. I love reading books, so hopefully this will help you guys find some books that you would like to read to help you in your path. Okay. So the first book I have is called Goddess Spells for Busy Girls, and it's pretty self-explanatory. So it's a bunch of spells that are correlated with different goddesses. For example, they have healing spells that help you work with Sekhmet, the Egyptian goddess, which is a goddess that I've actually been working with a lot recently. So it's by Jen McConnell. It's a really good book. I would definitely recommend this. I got this when I was in Salem, Massachusetts. So the second book I have, my dog actually decided to eat 10 seconds before I filmed this video, so it's ruined. I actually just got in the mail yesterday, so dogs are great. I love dogs. I mean, come on, who couldn't? I mean, you know. Well, this one was called The Spell Bible by Gallagher. I really enjoyed what little parts of it I got to read before my dog destroyed it. So I'm probably going to reorder this book again, and hopefully my dog won't chew that one up. I still have a decent amount of it that hasn't been destroyed, but it's not very aesthetically pleasing anymore. So I have 2 other books by this same author that I've enjoyed as well. So this book is one of the first books that I got when I got into witchcraft. It's called Wicca, A Guide for the Solitary Practitioner by Scott Cunningham. So it looks like this. And it's really good. It's definitely like for people who just begin in witchcraft. It's very informative, so I would recommend this for anyone who's just starting out and who is practicing individually, so any solitary practitioner. This is definitely a book you should have in your library. So this is one of the books from the Gallagher author. It's called The Wicca Bible, and it's really good. I also got this when I went to Salem, Massachusetts a couple weekends ago. It has different things in it. It has stuff about certain deities, and you can learn about them. It goes through the history of witchcraft and what it is. Talks about the different elements. There's some spells in here, recipes. Yeah, so I would recommend this book as well. It's very informative, and it's got like beautiful like pictures. It's colorful, and I really appreciate that because sometimes I get bored with books with no pictures. Alright, here's another one that actually just came in 3 days ago that I ordered. It's called Wikipedia, A Modern Day White Witch's Guide, and it's by Sean Robbins and Leanna Greenway. So far so good. I really do enjoy it. The people who wrote this book are into angelic Wicca, which I don't practice, but it's definitely something that I would be interested in learning more about. So it doesn't have very many pictures. Here's like what it looks like on the inside, if you can see. Just writing, but the front of it is very pretty. And yes, I would recommend this book as well. So this is one that I haven't had the time to read yet, but I cannot wait to get started. It's called Celtic Lore and Spellcraft of the Dark Goddess, and it looks like this. It's by Stephanie Woodfield. So for those of you who don't know, I follow the goddess Morgan, and I've been wanting to work with her a lot more. My name is Morgan, so maybe I'm just biased, but yeah, definitely can't wait to read this, so I will let you know how this book goes when I'm done with it. So this is actually a find that I got from a old antique store that I went into, and it's called Lillian's 2005 Herbal Almanac. So I'm a lover of all things herbs. I'm actually planning on starting a garden this summer, so I'm really excited about that. So it looks like this. Yeah, I love it. It's really informative, and I would recommend this. She has newer versions of it, so definitely I would check those out, but I just got lucky and found this in an antique shop. This is another one that just came in the mail about 3 days ago as well. It's by a lady named Teresa Mori. So it's called the Fairy Bible. And this is a beautiful book. Oh my goodness, just the artwork in it. It's gorgeous. I could look at this all day. It has things about dragons, fairies. It goes through pretty much everything and all the different elements and fairies associated with those elements. It comes with spells to help you learn how to work with those fairies. Since I was little, I've always been interested in fairies. I remember I would actually set up little houses outside for fairies, and I would write them notes, and like I would hope that they would write me back, but no, they never wrote me back, but that still never stopped me from believing. So definitely would recommend this book if you're into fairies or you want to start working with the fae. So once again, it's the Fairy Bible, and it's beautiful. Another book that I picked up when I was in Salem is called Lillian's Witch's Spell-A-Day Almanac. So I haven't used this as much as I thought I would, because for the spells I don't have a lot of the utensils needed, but other than that it's really nice, and when I do get the materials needed I'll definitely be using this book. So if you have a lot of materials, definitely check this book out. This is a book that I found at a thrift store just the other day. It's called Love Spells by Laura J. Watts. So it looks like this. I got it for $2, so I picked it up. It's a nice book. It's tiny. It's not very big, but it has some good information in it. It has spells. It lets you know like different symbols for love. So it's a good book if you can get a good price on it. I wouldn't pay any more than $2 for it. And here's my last book that I'm going to show you, and I found this at a thrift store as well, and it was $1.98. So it is also a herb guide. It is Rodale's Illustrated Encyclopedia of Herbs, and it is humongous. And it has graphics in here. It's obviously an older book. I don't know when it was published, but it's a good book and it's definitely a good find. So if you ever find books like this at the thrift store, definitely buy them because they're really well priced. Like, this is a big book for $1.98. So those are the books that I have, and if I get any more I'll definitely update and make another video. So I hope you guys like that, and I hope you guys check out some of the books that I've shown you because they're pretty much all well worth it. Bye!